What is up, everyone? My name is Ellen, and you've just landed on this channel called the She Can channel, and where we shift, heal and expand, helping business women to be the badass women that they was born to be. And today's all about moving into a direction and giving you some insights and clarity on some things that are already on your mind. So today's reading, it's a general one. There was actually no question. It was literally like, just pick a card. And I allowed you, who am I gave you 3 options. One of the options was the Energy Oracle. Can you see that? The other one was the Angel Prayers. And then last but not least, one was the Sacred Rebels. And I put it out there. I said, who wants what? And you said, and you chose, and you picked. And so this is going to be a reading just for you, whatever you picked. Timestamps are going to be below so that you can just get to the nitty-gritty of what your reading says and give you some further clarification. Now, this is a general reading, so some of the things are going to be like, yes, and other things are going to be like, no. And so remember to take responsibility for what you're hearing and saying, hearing me say, so that you can then decipher and be discerning about what is in the message for you. So let's start with the first reading. So if you picked the energy readings, the oracle cards, it would have looked about like this, right? So thank you. So my name's Ellen. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe using the links below, the subscription link below. And obviously you can also follow me on social media, learn about my unapologetically visible new program and anything else that is going to help you to move forward and show up as the queen you are. So let's go. Let's talk about this first one. So first thing that's come up is blossoming abundance, which indicates in terms of your energy that there is some money coming, some dollars, y'all. There are some, what's the other one? Euros, pounds. Money is coming your way. Is the bottom line. It's blossoming. It's coming. It means it's the seeds have been planted, and you are literally on that trajectory to get that money. But what else is coming up? The daughter value is also there, which is just solidifying that as well. I know it's a bit shiny in here, but the daughter values indicates that there's some things opening for you, some opportunities that are opening for you, and you need to kind of see them for what they are and not just brush them off aside. The blossoming abundance and the daughter value is all about knowing about the value that you bring, knowing that you deserve the abundance, knowing that money's coming in different forms and not to just push it aside because you wasn't expecting it that way. The doors are open. It can come any way, southwest, northeast, anyway. However, in order for you to actually see it, you need to get away from any of those restrictions that you think, those beliefs that you think are stopping you from actually tapping into it. So all tied up card is all about this. You know, it's quite a loose, the person's not even like really struggling. They're literally like, I can get out of this, but there's something about me being tied up. It's giving me some form of comfort. So you need to look at those beliefs, those systematic beliefs that you've either been given as a child or just now, because it could be somebody else's energy. You might be an empath, so you probably feel other people's energy quite easily, which means that you're taking somebody else's beliefs about what's possible for them. So if you feel all tied up, maybe you've got decisions that you're not moving forward with, which is stopping your abundance, which is blossoming, which is stopping the daughter value from you seeing it, then take a look at that. The thing to be looking at as well is to make sure that you're taking care of yourself. Rest and rejuvenation is all about going beyond just the, I need to get the 8 hours sleep, but also making sure that you're not pushing your energy in so many different directions, that you're balancing a masculine and feminine, and you are filling your cup over. It's not from a place of lack that you're giving. You're not doing your stuff last. You're doing your stuff first, knowing that when you do your stuff, you're doing these tasks, you're doing the self-care routines, you're taking care of yourself and your own mentality, that you then can give from a place of overflow because you've got that capacity. So just rest and rejuvenate is is something that needs to happen in order for you to be given from a place of abundance. Community cards come up, which is all about getting into community, being community. Don't shun community. Know that you've got access to tap into more women of wisdom, more men of wisdom. This isn't exclusive. This is about you getting into community, not feeling like you're isolated. It can feel so easy to be isolated in this season, but community can be found online too. And you know this. The people that are watching this, the people that you are called to, you energetically feel aligned to, are people that you can easily reach out to. And it doesn't need to be for a whole season. It could be for a day. It could be for the hour. But get into community, knowing that this helps to raise your vibration, and this will help you to, I don't know why I say vibration like that, but this will help you to really get into that mindset of, I'm elevating and I'm moving forward, and these people are holding that space and container for me. Okay. Victory is yours. It's just like you have to get past the all tied up stage and believe that victory is yours. It starts with that feeling. Then it goes to the thought, and then it goes to the action. So you're victorious. You're already victorious. How would you act if you was victorious already? How would you act? How would you feel in the morning? How would you walk? How would you talk? How would you be? Who are you being right now? Are you being victorious? If not, then take a look at that. Last but not least is the sun, which is full of hope, which is full of positivity, which is full of joy. So what do you need to do to make sure that your rest and rejuvenation, perhaps, is also full of joy? That your victorious being self is joyful, and you're getting to an alignment of receiving, and you're not knocking away these opportunities. You're seeing opportunities, you're not seeing problems. You're seeing opportunities, you're not seeing problems. So that's for this lot, you lot. What are you saying? If you picked up the energy oracle, then that's the message that came up for you. It's all about being in abundance, knowing it's coming, staying in a state of joy by making sure that you are not pushing away things because you are seeing a lack, and moving forward knowing that you are victorious already. You are victorious. You have to believe it. You have to get into that energetic alignment. No one's going to come around and do it for you. So there's a quote that I always kind of try to remember when it comes to this stuff. Other people you are joy, okay? You are joy, and others ignite the joy in you. So you are already joy. You are already love. You are already abundant. Other things just ignite it. So the money that comes doesn't make you abundant. You are already abundant. You are abundant. The joy that people bring to you, you are joy. So whether or not they are in your circle or in the community, you already are joy. You are joy. So you've got to remember that whatever it is that you are seeking, you are already. Feel it, believe it, and then you will receive it. It's the classic saying. So that's the reading for the energy oracle cards. Thank you for watching. Remember to put comments below, anything that resonated with you and you're like, yes, sis, yes. Anything that didn't, well, then, yeah, I want to hear it. Because at the end of the day, this is general reading, and this is community as well. She can. You can shift, you can heal, you can expand. So thank you for watching. Again, my links are below. Let's support each other. The second cards are, so if you picked this deck, if you picked the Angel Prayers deck, or the Carl Gray's Angel Prayers, then this reading is for you. Okay. Let's see what's coming up for you. New beginning. New beginning. So whether that is a new beginning in a relationship, new beginning in a venture, this is all about opening up the doors to change, saying you are ready. This is what this card indicates. New beginning. Now, you might not be a person that likes new stuff. So let's see what else comes up for you, because leap of faith has also come up. Now, that means that you have to do some trusting, some radical trusting. If you're not used to new things and you're kind of like, I like the old, this leap of faith card is all about thanking the angels and saying thank you for allowing me to leap, and knowing that you will always catch me, because they're doing it with you. You will always get caught. You will learn to fly, or you will get caught. And this card come up as well, which is honoring your feelings. So, right, so you're scared. or you might not trust. You have to honor those feelings. You have to find out, where does that come from? Get to the root of it. Because when you don't honor your feelings and you try to block it, you say, no, I'm positive, I'm light, I'm good, dude, I'm good. That will stop you from seeing what is already yours. You already own whatever it is that is at the end of you taking that leap, that is at the end of that new beginning. That's already yours. But you have to honor your feelings. And that actually comes up really nicely with inner power. Inner power. So the Divine Father is guiding you, is co-creating your world. The new beginning doesn't have to be a sad one. It can be this amazing, fantastic opportunity for you to like be, this is amazing, I can't wait to see what's going on, rather than I'm scared, I'm not sure what's going to happen next, I can't see the next step, I'm cautious. You see, you feel the energy, the density of the last one compared to, this is amazing, compared to, I'm not sure what's going to happen. Is anxiety there? You want anxiety, or do you want like, oh, this is awesome? Trust your vibes, which goes with the inner power and also goes with honoring your feelings to an extent. Because if you think about it, trusting your vibes is all about choosing to trust your intuition. And we talked about trust already. So trusting your vibes is like, I'm not sure of the steps, but you know what? I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep walking. And that vibe is just, it's mesmerizing. It's almost like somebody is there with you and you're just like, it's fun and play. It's not hard. And the thing is, when you transform, it doesn't have to be hard. When you're going to something new, it doesn't have to be hard. It can be fun. It can be joyful. It could be enlightening. So we don't have to always choose the path of least resistance. We can choose the path that's going to help us to feel joyful and happy. Because at the end of the day, it's not a destination to be happy. It's actually a journey. Every moment we can choose to be happy. So that Archangel Michael is saying you are protected regardless. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Regardless of what's going to happen, regardless of what step you take, regardless if you leap and you fly or you get caught, you are protected. You are protected. Archangel Michael has said it. He surrounds you constantly, protecting you. You sometimes there's that beach quote where you say, no, footprints in the sand. You're walking and you're like, I wasn't sure that anyone was there with me. But when you only saw 2 footprints as opposed to 4, it's because you was being carried. You are being protected. This is the indication. Study and learning. So there is some studying and learning to be done. It could be more so about your feelings. It could be more so about the new beginning, right? You might need to do some studying there. There might be some things that you don't know. But you know what? You might have an inner knowing as well. But this might just help to reaffirm some things that you already know. Like when I was learning about DBT, I was like, oh, I know this stuff. But it was nice to get that reaffirmation, to be like, I know it, but now I can see it. It just gives you that more encouragement. It helps you to trust more, because you're like, you have this inner knowing without even studying in the first place. But then when you do study and you do learn, it gets even bigger and wider and you expand, and that's amazing. Just first class, you know? So if that's you and this is your reading, this is for angel prayers, this is what's come up for you. That's it. I say that's it. It's huge. Trusting, getting protected, trust, hearing your vibes into your intuition. Sounds like a good one to me. New beginnings indeed. So thank you for watching. And as always, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, do so below so I can keep building content that's for you. Comment, let me know what resonates with you as well. And there's always links to my other programs that are going to help you to be unapologetically you. That's what I'm here for, to help you shift, heal, and expand. Thank you for watching. Okay, so if last but not least, Sacred Rebel lot. I say lot. Sacred Rebels. So if you chose this pile, then this message is for you. Okay. Spirals of manifestation. So it's something's coming. Something's coming, and it's almost like it's not direct, it's not linear, but what is? Why do we always think things are linear? Spirals of manifestation is an indication that it is coming and that you are manifesting, and there's different things. In fact, it's not just one, it's a whole bunch. And this is a great indication of this, it's power. There's almost like this, it's always coming, it's always moving, you're always manifesting. So with that in mind, what is already with you. Yeah, what is already with you? You've manifested some things, but you're not even noticing it now. So what is already with you is the card that come up. So there's some things that you've manifested, and you probably need to just check in with yourself on a regular basis and say, and look to so that you can increase and be grateful for what you do have, because what is already with you? What is already with you right now? What is it that you already have? What is it that you already have achieved? What is it that you've already manifested? Because those things, noticing those things will really amp up your manifestation process. Really, it will. And you just got to like be open to it. The more you kind of say, the more you are recognizing what's already with you, the more you'll feel, you will attract more so of the same. Let's see. I'm going to do this one. I was going to skip this one, but let's see. Shock of the new. So new things are coming. New things are coming. It's going to be a shock. You're going to think, is this really for me? Is this really my message? Am I, this is also an indication that there's going to be certain energy points. Maybe some psychic abilities are going to be developed, and it's going to not be scary, but you just want to be aware of it. You want to stay grounded, and you want to listen to the new intuitive nudges. So it's not a shock. It's a shock of the new to the system completely. It's going to expand you. It's going to help shift you. It's going to heal you. So shock of the new is a unique one. I love this card because it's also like, it's so close to spreading your gifts and having more so of those things. Okay. Be the hunter, not the hunted. So when this card comes up, this card is always kind of like a sense of you being the person that takes charge. You being the person that doesn't wait for things to happen to you. You being the co-creator that moves forward, that doesn't get hunted by demons in terms of like thoughts that are bad, but you're the person that kind of has this new way of looking at things, and isn't just constantly saying these things are happening to me. It's like happening for me. What is happening for me? And it's using our wisdom. It's using our wisdom in any opportunity and not seeing it as a problem, but seeing it as an opportunity, so that you are the co-creator and you are not thinking that there's creations being created without you. Okay, let's change up the energy a little bit. You guys got a lot of heavy, dense energy. I think because what it is, it's a shift. It's quite an energetic shift compared to the other ones. It's in terms of this is there's not darkness to an extent. There might be a little bit of darkness here, and you need to shine more light on it. That's what's probably happening, because you've got this big, bold vision that's come up. And this big, bold vision's, if you listen to some people, they say that it means it's going to take some work. But it's not about being in work mentality. That's 3D. We're talking about 5D. We're talking about playing. We're talking about boldness. We're talking about stepping into you. We're talking about flow and ease and necessity of being more you than ever before. Being unashamed. Shaping the world the way God intended it for you. That's big, bold vision. And that's why calling on your guides, calling on your intuition, going for inspiration, listening to that, and then listening to your truth, listening for truth. So you might come across some things that don't align with who you are. But you have to be discerning enough to listen for the truth. What is it that's being told to you that is an actual big fat lie? Because then you can see the spirals of manifestations. You can be the hunter, not the hunted. You need to listen to the truth, what God says about you, what the universe says about you, how you're big, bold, beautiful, you've got this amazing visions, you are protected, you are loved. Listening for the truth, because this big, bold vision needs all of you, not half of you. It needs all of you, not half of you. And that calls for more alignment by staying grounded, by being the hunter, not the hunted, by talking about what powers all you've already got, because all of these things are going to help you to see this big, bold vision come to life. So that's the reading for the Sacred Rebel. Thank you for watching. Again, comment, thumbs up. Let me know what resonates with you. This general reading. If you want a one-to-one reading that's going to help to go in depth using all these cards and more, plus intuitive guidance that I have, any past life regressions to help you clear, let's see, hear that word, clear those blocks that are stopping you from moving forward, then let's go. Links below, and I look forward to hearing about you, your journey, and what's next for you, because you are meant to shift, heal, and expand.